Do you think he'll go to 140 to make the fight happen, or catch weight?
He said it 100 times. He said it to me 100 times. He'll fight Devin Haney, no rehydration clause, and that's what he said to me.
But
He
what's
said
the?
he'll fight Devin Haney, no.
I'm confused because what's the difference? I mean, I see Haney has more skills than Ryan, but Ryan got hit with the hydration clause.
I don't know. Maybe at that time, Tank never seen Ryan in person. Probably thought Ryan was a real big dude. He probably, we don't know. Tank never met Ryan. He probably thought Ryan was a big dude. He probably wanted to make, fight make it at an even playing field. Ryan wasn't a champion at 140 at that time. Ryan was still a 135 pounder. Technically, he was still like ranked everything at 135. So I feel like Tank, that when that fight of him and Ryan fighting, the idea for Tank was always for it to be at 135. I feel like now Devin is vocal about it. Tank is realizing like this fight it has to be at 140 if I want to. I feel like Tank is a fighter. He'll have if he is who I believe he is. He's gonna go to 140. He's gonna get the job done.
Mm, mm.
We already ready to go to 40, bro. We already ready to go to 40, bro.
Breaking news, as you all heard, that's Richard Hitchins, Gervonta homeboy, confirming Gervonta Davis told him he will be moving up to 140 pounds in order to fight Devin Haney without any rehydration clause. This is the conversation Richard Hitchins revealed on Millie City Boxing that he had with Gervonta regarding Devin Haney. So when Gervonta said, "We ready to move up to 40, bro," a lot of people said, "Oh, that was just Gervonta mocking Bill." Even though that conversation had nothing to do with Gervonta. As we all know, Devin Haney has been campaigning at 135 for his entire career, basically, and he has been calling out Gervonta Davis to fight for an entire century. Devin Haney has always been knocking on Gervonta Davis' door. Therefore, if Gervonta wanted to fight Devin Haney at 135, he would have had been fought Devin when Devin Haney was undisputed. So why all of a sudden Gervonta want to fight Devin Haney at 135 now, after Devin Haney vacated all of his belts and moved up to 140 to become a champ at 140? Clearly that makes zero sense. If Gervonta wanted to fight Devin at 135 that bad, he would have been fought Devin, like I said, when Devin was undisputed and consistently kept calling out Gervonta. However, Gervonta stayed quiet. That's why Devin Haney went another direction, because he couldn't pause his career to wait on Gervonta to finally say something. More importantly, actually do something, such as reaching out to Devin Haney in order to negotiate a fight. Talk is cheap. Gervonta has to send an offer, and clearly Gervonta never did that. That's why when Gervonta came out and said, "We moving up to 140, bro," I took that for what it is. Gervonta is not just hinting that he's moving up to 140. He told us he is, just like he told Richard Hitchins. Therefore, to all of the fans that's making excuses about the weight, well, Gervonta just debunked that excuse. You guys make excuses that don't even exist in order to justify why you guys do not want to see the fight, because you guys do not want to see your favorite fighter lose. However, when you a true boxing fan, you want to see the best fight the best. It don't matter who wins or lose. That's part of the game. You see, Gervonta basically is getting tired of all of the excuses that came with the Ryan fight. As we all know, Ryan made a whole lot of excuses before and after the fight, where old media didn't give Gervonta his full credit for beating Ryan due to the rehydration clause and the catch weight. And clearly Gervonta doesn't want to go through that again. On top of that, it's only right. That's why I really don't understand when people try to play the video of Bill saying, we ready to move up to 140, because we all know 135 been hot the entire time Devin Haney been there. Because Loma was there, Gervonta was there, everybody was there. And guess what? When the lightweight division was at the hottest point, I'm talking about when the lightweight division was the deepest division in boxing, Devin Haney was calling out everybody to fight. He was sending contracts to everybody, from Shakur Stevenson to Lomachenko to Teofimo Lopez, so on and so forth. In fact, the main guy Devin Haney kept calling out was Gervonta. And Gervonta kept saying things like, Devin Haney is a clout baby. He's just clout chasing. The whole time Devin Haney was calling him out to fight at 135. Even for Undisputed, Gervonta didn't want to fight Devin Haney at 135. So I don't understand this logic behind people pretending that Devin Haney moved up to 140 because he didn't want to fight Gervonta at 135, as if Devin hasn't been calling out Gervonta to fight at 135 his entire career. So we just gonna pretend that Devin Haney wasn't struggling to make 135, and the only reason he was sacrificing to make 135 is to make the biggest fights happen with the likes of Teofimo Lopez, Lomachenko, Gervonta, and Shakur Stevenson. That's why he sent everyone an offer or a contract. Everyone knows the truth of Devin Haney killing himself to make 135. He kept sacrificing to make the weight, and the moment he finally moved up to 140, all of a sudden, the Gervonta fans want to claim, Devin Haney, he moved up to 140 because he don't want to fight Gervonta at 135. If you want to fight Gervonta, then fight him at 135. All of this pretending that Devin Haney doesn't want to fight Gervonta at 135, as if Gervonta couldn't fight Devin at 135. For the past 5 years, Devin Haney been calling him out. Stop the cap. This is why Gervonta came out and said he's willing to fight Devin Haney at 140 without a rehydration clause. It's because Gervonta knows what time it is. He knows he could have fought Devin at 135, but he didn't want to. So now he has to fight Devin Haney at 140 for the solo reason Devin Haney can't even make 135. Additionally, Gervonta has been calling Devin Haney a pillow-fisted fighter, just like Regis did. So if Devin Haney is pillow-fisted, why does 5 pounds matter? Why will the weight matter if Gervonta already fought Mario Barrios at 140? Plus, Gervonta has been knocking out heavyweights, according to you guys. Therefore, what's the problem here? On top of all of the above, Gervonta could barely make 135 and 136. Remember, during Gervonta's last fight against Ryan at 136, Gervonta looked so drained at the weigh-in. He looked more drained than Ryan. On top of that, remember the only fighter that missed weight at 135 out of Devin Haney and Gervonta is Gervonta. So I can stack up the reasons all day behind why Gervonta want to fight Devin Haney at 140. Just look at the Mario Barrios performance. Gervonta looked really good in that fight. I'm talking about the way he fought, the power, the speed, and how healthy he was in the ring. And that was years ago, so you can just imagine today. Go back and look how heavy Gervonta looked during his last fight against Ryan and how light he was against Mario Barrios. I'm talking about the quickness. When Gervonta fought Ryan, he looked a little heavy to me and sluggish. However, when he fought Mario Barrios, he looked alive in that fight. So we can ultimately see the best version of Gervonta at the moment in time at 140 because we all know his power is going to carry, so will his speed, and he's going to be healthy making weight. Therefore, all of the above is the reason why Gervonta want to fight Devin Haney at 140 without any rehydration clause, according to Richard Hitchins. So to all of the fanboys in the comment section who always making excuses that Gervonta is not even making, you guys are making excuses that don't even exist in order to justify why the fight is not taking place. Y'all really sound terrified of Devin Haney while calling him pillow-fisted. I mean, how did Devin Haney go from pillow-fisted to iron-fisted? That don't even make sense. Listen, you guys gotta come up with new excuses because the old ones don't exist anymore. They already got debunked. So can you guys please cook us some more excuses out of the oven? Like I said before, the excuses of Devin Haney needs to move back down to 135 in order to fight Gervonta. already got debunked by Gervonta himself, who confirmed he will fight Devin Haney at 140 without any rehydration clause. I mean, even Gervonta knows it will make him look bad to fight Devin Haney at 135 now for no belt when he could have fought Devin Haney at 135 for undisputed. Additionally, the excuse of Devin Haney needs to call Al Haymon already got debunked as well, because when I talked to Bill Haney told me he don't have Al Haymon number. And he tried to get Al Haymon number. He called Leonard Ellaby and he called Louis DeCubas. They both wouldn't pass him Al Haymon number. However, he did leave a message to Al that he want to make Gervonta versus Devin Haney. So the ball is in Gervonta court, as it always has been. Therefore, the $1 million question, is Gervonta going to keep the ball hostage, or is Gervonta going to send Devin Haney an offer to fight on PBC, Amazon Prime pay-per-view, his own side of the street, that Devin Haney is willing to fight on? This is the biggest fight in boxing that we all want to see. This is the fight where Gervonta can make the most money and the most legacy at the moment in time. On top of all of that, there is no opponent Gervonta can fight today that's a bigger name than Devin Haney. That's a fact. That's not up for debate. If you guys could think of any name, be my guest and drop that name in the comment section below. With the facts being laid out, drop your thoughts in the comment section below. And all of you fans, if you disagree with anything I said, please quote what I said exactly you disagree with. I know you won't, because you can't, since the truth is undefeated, just like Akhi. So I'm going to look forward to the new excuses y'all come up with in order to debunk them as well. Listen, we don't want to hear no excuses over here. We want to see the fight. We want to see the best fight the best. This is what the sport of boxing is all about. Subscribe below, and to be continued on the next episode of Akhi TV. Peace out. Wa alaikum assalam wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh.
Would you be open to fighting Devin Haney in 2023?
Of course he'd be open to fighting Devin Haney. Come on. You're not come on.
He's a WBA regular champion, so, if he wanted that fight.
Bro. You know how it goes.
You know how people come out and say they want to fight somebody. I mean, they say, all right, I'll fight them. Them guys are sitting there on Twitter and y'all run with it. Y'all, if they mean it, send a contract. Do that. Send a contract. You want to fight, set it up. You could get them right. You could get in touch with them, right? If you want to fight, just set it up after the Ryan fight. And that's what it is. And that's and tell to Devin and his dad. That's what I said. That's what I said. Just tell them that be prepared. Make sure they keep running.
They're gonna
make sure they keep running, because after these first two, oh man, I'm coming straight at. I'm telling you.